Irish Online Network. Go Irish.
What inspired you to get involved with the mustard seed?
Um, I had heard about them all of my life living in Clarksburg, and I had seen the work that they do. It was a much smaller organization back in the 70s and 80s, but it has been doing the same thing. The mission is sowing seeds of faith by feeding the hungry and clothing the needy. And I liked those ideas, and I liked doing that work. It's kind of mushroomed here within the last decade.
What's changed to cause that sort of explosion?
Our economy. As you probably know, Harrison County's average age is older. Many of our young people, Notre Dame graduates, leave this area, either go to college or move away for better jobs. And the people that remain here are closer to retirement age. And the economy has made it harder and harder for people to live on a retirement income. If your income is Social Security or just a very small pension, you struggle. Those dollars have not expanded to meet the economic reality of having groceries on the table and gas in your car.
Okay.
What challenges do you face in your role, and how do you overcome it?
It is an absolute pleasure to do what I do, but there's a lot of moving parts, as you saw when you were at the mustard seed. One of the biggest things is there are more than 60 active volunteers. So just keeping 60 people moving in the same direction is kind of interesting some days. And the work of the mustard seed has expanded from 4 days a week to 7 days a week, and that is a big challenge. The reason we now work 7 days a week is that the donations of food and clothing coming to us as a significant part of the local food rescue require our volunteers to work on the days when mustard seed's not open to the public. So that takes in a different kind of volunteers. Everyone can do something, so you just have to find out what's going to work best for your family.
Can you share a memorable experience you've had while working there?
Oh, well, yes. Yesterday I was over there, and a family came in. They have lived in this area for a long time, and they were so excited. They have gotten into better housing, and that means they have a bigger house and a more stable house. But they could pay the rent and they could pay the utilities, but they could not afford to furnish the house the way they wanted. Part of their getting into this bigger house is that they had taken in an aunt who now needed more help, so she was joining their immediate family. And we were able at the mustard seed to provide a lamp and a rug and some towels and some sheets and pots and pans and things to allow that family to expand and be comfortable. And that makes you feel terrific.
That's amazing. And was that stuff all just donated from the community?
Yes. We spend all of the income that we have on very minimal utilities because we work closely with the Diocese of Wheeling-Charleston, and we buy groceries. So the other things, such as the rug and the lamp, those were given to us. And it takes an army of people to sort that stuff out. It comes in the back door as a donation. You have to go through it, see what it is, find a place to store it, get it to the best possible use for it. One of the things that we do here that helps, there are 14 churches in Harrison County that supported us last year. And many times those churches, such as Duff Street Methodist, the First United Methodist, many of them have rummage sales. and we will help send some of our excess stuff to those sales to help those churches prosper. We don't have a lot of storage, so you got to make a lot of decisions pretty quickly. And we have volunteers who are willing and able to do that. It's amazing.
That's great.
What advice would you give to someone interested in supporting or volunteering with a mustard seed?
Oh, we always need more and more help. One of the most exciting things we do is work with families of volunteers. And many families, particularly with teenagers, like working with our weekend food. It's a pretty physical project. We go to both local Food Lions on Saturdays and Sundays and accept the food they donate to us. And then you load it into your vehicle, take it back to the mustard seed, and sort it out. Excuse me, So you never know what you're going to get. Last weekend, we got 28 banana boxes. Those are good-sized boxes of donated food. So you have to open all those boxes up, discard anything that's not going to keep until we can give it away. If you pick it up on Saturday, it might not be good. So this is a great job for teenagers because they learn about groceries in a really different way. You pick up that bag of apples, you've got to open the bag. They gave it to us for a reason. Likely there's one that's bruised or bad. So you have to do that. And carrying 28 boxes, that's a lot. We can't just all be retired people. We need some young, able-bodied people. We need the Notre Dame students who can go up and down the stairs and bring down items that we store up there. We need people who can climb on ladders to get to the stuff we store high. You are wonderful helpers.